Hello, hello, hello. Here it is, hump day. What day is it? It is Wednesday, February 1st. Can you believe it? 1 month down the tubes, 2023. Boom, baby, boom. Hey, couple things I want to talk about. Today at 2 o'clock, we have, yes, 360. So be there or be square. And on 360, it's any one of the YouTube channels. Okay, so it's easy to do. Just go to one of the YouTube channels. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. I think it's a good idea. We all deliver the same message, a little different. There's me, there's Red, and then there's you know who, the captain, Chris Johnson. Anyway, what I wanted to talk about today quickly, and I'll go over it in more depth, probably on 360, unless something else spurs my interest. I'm always trying to help people think about the possibilities, okay, or try to stay focused or whatever. And it's not easy, right? We have life going on and things are happening, and we look at like what's going on. We can't see. Here's what I want to tell you. That I don't know if this will help or won't help, but it's important to know. One thing is I got to plug in my cord. Tom, when you come in here, can you plug in my charger? Because I got to lower the camera to do it. And it's really low. Anyway, I should have seen that. Anyway, so when we look at ONPASSIVE and we look at the back office and we're looking at everything, we say, okay, what's going on? I can't see. I don't see things. I don't see little workers. I don't see people putting walls up and carpentry and redoing the floors. Everything when you're dealing with a business that has to do with technology like this, okay, where most of it is behind the scenes. And it's not quite what we think. When you look at ONPASSIVE and you see a little bug and you say, I don't like that. Listen, the company doesn't like it either. But they don't go through. It's not like quite what you think, where you're in this big, massive auditorium and one of the lights go out and then maybe another one down the hall and another one. You go, well, that light's out and they didn't do anything, and that's not how it works. They see it, they're behind the scenes, they're in the wiring, they're in where the fuses are, and they're saying, we have to upgrade this, then that bulb won't go out. They don't run around and change each little bulb. They change behind the scenes to make it so that bulb should run 5 years or 10 years. You see what I mean? I hope I'm explaining to you. So, and once again, hold on, I'm going to have to do this because it's going to go out. I'm not sure how to do it. Oh. Anyway. Hold on, she's busy. She can't do it. Give me 1 second. 1 second, I got to flip my computer around this way. I think I got it with no damage. Let me see if I set. Oh, not bad. Okay, I'm all plugged in. I was worried about losing power. But and then and one thing that I think all of us are falling victim to is we're not customers yet. Okay, so let's just stay cool. Listen, you can't have, if you read my little ticker at the bottom, we don't want to be as good as. You know that for a fact. If you've been I'm done. I got it. You don't. Thank you, though. You don't need to be as good as. We're not looking for that. We're looking to be the ones being chased. How do you do that? In any industry, especially this one, any technical industry, or where there's coding, or there's well, if you look at what we're doing, we got one sign on for this massive octopus. Okay, the ONPASSIVE octopus is massive. Everything's connected. You don't just go up and fix this and it not affect somewhere many other things going on behind the scenes. So when you fix that, you got to test. You got to make sure did that go okay with this, and this. And sometimes I'll find, no, it does. You had to do this. And then, well, and that's what happens. That's part of this fine-tuning the largest horsepower engine in the world. It's not a one cylinder. This is massive. This is a rocket ship. And there's a lot of parts that need to be addressed, and you can't touch one without it affecting something else. So you have many people on the scenes, just as if you're putting a rocket up into space, okay? You need to have everything perfect. You don't get a second chance. It's got to go up and it's got to come down safely, or it's not a success. ONPASSIVE needs to go up at a high altitude, reach higher heights than any other company at a faster speed, and blanket this world. Now, if it was easy, we'd have been done years ago. If we wanted to be average, well, even average, look at these companies like Zoom and all them. Took years. Nobody did it this quick and will be this big. No one, not even close. So remember, like I noticed now, the login page to ONPASSIVE OES is different. Now, to some people, it's not. Why? It has to migrate. It'll move on. It's cookies involved. You're going to see it. It's beautiful. Okay? And then people say, I can't log in. Keep your pants on. Did you log in yesterday? Yeah, you'll be okay in a little while. They call back. Oh, yeah, I can log in. Everything's fine. That's a customer hat. That's thinking customer. That's not thinking ONPASSIVE. You know the standard that the company wants to have. So don't be surprised while they're reaching that standard. I mean, we already know it's coming. We know that that's what they want to do. You know, behind the scenes, this is like with O-Connect. O-Connect is just not a click, boom, people on the screen, we're all talking and we record. Okay? This is very technical masterpiece. Because why? People will be speaking, it's going to translate. You're going to have unlimited. You're going to go to 100,000, maybe 500,000. I don't know, maybe 1 million people. I don't know, but it's crazy numbers. And you think that's easy? Go talk to Zoom. Right now, the company has an account for 20,000 people. It sputters and jumps around at 20,000. I don't care what anybody says. Some people are getting kicked off the whole webinar. Off, back on, off, back on, off, back on. So we need to look at, my phone's going crazy. We need to look at or think about what we're in and what we're doing. I keep using the analogy about, oh my gosh, you jump into the car, and this car, I don't like the paint job. Hasn't been painted yet. That's primer. Now we're much farther down the road. I mean, they're waxing the car. It's getting ready to go in the showroom. I mean, it's that close. But just stay cool. I mean, I don't understand people where, well, I don't understand. What do you mean you don't understand? You know that the goal is not to just be good enough. Good enough's not good enough. We want to shock and awe the world. They want to shock and awe the free products. They want them to be better than anything they've ever seen free. They want the paid products to be better than anything ever paid for. And if you look and you're really paying attention, you'll see, oh, nothing's happening, nothing's happening, nothing's happening. 5 things, 10 things are different. Because they plug it in. They're not changing light bulbs. They're changing the fuses. They're changing the wiring. They're changing how it's a 3-way bulb, or a 10-way bulb. Just stay calm on how we focus on, well, what about, and it didn't, and I don't know, you don't understand? I hope you don't understand. I don't understand. How could we understand? We're doing something, we're in something we've never done before. Well, this doesn't make sense. I hope not. I hope it doesn't make sense to us. We've never done it. We've never been part of it. Now, all said and done, and it's all over the world, and people are coming in, and you see people coming in, and people say, oh, you're in ONPASSIVE. It's going to be a different story. And a lot of these people, a lot of us, will look back, yeah, I knew it. All you have to do is be patient. Well, let's do it now. Let's work on that. Work on other things. I do not sit all day long and focus on when's it coming, when's it coming, when's it coming. I'm making my world now. I'm creating what I want later now. I am. Do you have to? No. I'm sick and listen to me. Will you please pass this on? No matter what I do, no matter what anybody else does, you don't have to be on YouTube. You don't have to do anything. That's why you joined ONPASSIVE. But if you're a piano player and ONPASSIVE launches and you love playing the piano, you're still going to play. I love marketing and being involved in the branding and the whole aspect of building a business like this is so fascinating to me. I absolutely love it. So am I getting videos? Yeah, I get videos. I modify the front, modify the end. I put music on it. I've even added that crazy unicorn. Whatever. Today, I made audio, video, blog post. Well, that doesn't make sense. Good. I don't like making sense. Making sense makes me the same as everybody else. I don't want to be the same as everybody else, and neither should you. Hold on, I'm getting called. Yeah, I just shut it off. It happens a lot. Anyway, let me go back where I was, which I can't find you. There it is. Anyway, don't stop looking at being like the Johnsons next door. You're not. Why do you have to be unique? I'm unique. I'm different. You're different. All of you are different. Today I was reading a post, branding, how important it is. You're branding you. You're branding your style. Yes, it's the tools of ONPASSIVE, but brand your style. Think about a domain name. Think about how you want it delivered from you. You're delivering it. Yes, ONPASSIVE made it, but they said you could be a reseller of stuff we've created for you. Do you have to do it? No. The company will do everything, okay? You get in, you can pay for more traffic, do it. And if you don't want to do it, you're not comfortable doing it, don't do it. I love doing it. It has nothing to do with that. And I see the potential as clear as 2020 vision. What I love about the potential that I see, it's unlimited. I can't think of anything that comes to this crazy head and say that can be done in ONPASSIVE. I believe it all can be. Can I grab something on passive and do it right now? Nope. Why? Because it's not 50,000 feet above everybody else yet. Do I understand why? No. Why? How could I? How could anyone? Do I believe they're doing it and working like crazy? Yes. Do I believe it's going to happen from my bone marrow? Yes. To my core. That's good enough for me. Should be good enough for you. And once again, I'm going to go back to people who are jumping on these shiny objects. Hey, you could do this, you could do that, you could do this, pay this, guaranteed this every month, blah, 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 blah. The ones that got in early will do very, very well. You will burn your friends and your family. And if you're on passive, other founders. Because if you couldn't bring in hundreds of new people weekly, personally, without on passive, what makes you think you can do it now? And because you're on passive and you know more people, so, oh, I got more people, I can do it. Eventually, the poor guy or woman at the bottom is not going to be able to do it. Why? Because you talk to everybody else. That's not on passive. We've come this far. I just don't get it. Even if the product or the idea is great, don't start something you can't. Don't sign a check you can't cash. You need on passive, if you have a business that you're passionate about, to make it. You're not going to be able to do it on your own no matter what they tell you. Yes, you're going to do it anyway. And yes, you're going to say, no, this is different. I know. Do you? Do you know down the road how many people it might hurt? I don't know. I wouldn't take that chance. Not now. We've come this far. Anyway, I can only suggest not to do it. 20 years experience, I think I have something to say. And it's valuable. It's valuable. I don't want you to get burned. I lost so much money you wouldn't believe it. And I could market and lost money. I could bring in people and lost money. The problem was I didn't like how I felt about the people that couldn't do it. Because the people that can't do it, they lose. You know why 2-3% make it? Because the other ones can't, but it's great for them that the other ones can't, because that keeps them where they need to be. But on passive, that's not the same. We should know that by now. So I think we should all be careful. Just be careful. We're too close to play games with this. And by the way, like I said, I saw a post. A guy had a picture, beautiful, said a lot without saying much, and had the QR code on it. Boom. Not a big fancy page, no nothing. Guy picks up their phone, scans it, goes wherever they want them to go. It's so cool. Some people are using texting. Text me, yes. If you want info when I have my link and you want it right away, text me. I'll get it to you. It's pretty cool. I hear people saying, oh, I got this going up back. Oh, somebody got my email. Somebody got my... It's temporary. They know all about it. They know all about it. Whoever's in there, if somebody's doing something, it's a mousetrap. They're going to get caught. They can't go anywhere. They own the ecosystem. They're not done yet. When this is done, it'll be an iron trap for people that want to do that. Don't worry about it. Nobody's doing anything or getting away with anything. Oh, look what I got away with. No, you didn't. And by the way, if something comes up and says something to you, you go, oh, you get that panic feeling, delete it. Don't click buttons. It's nothing. It's not something until you make it something. Anyway, I'm not going to talk long because we'll be back at 2 o'clock, less than 2 hours. And I'll see you all there. Thank you for coming. I mean that. I'm not going to do any shout outs now. I'll try to I'll try to do some later. Love y'all. And again, thanks for coming. I mean that. It means a lot, lot, lot. Bye.